Happening now, we're tracking new details overnight on two big international stories, including a shooting rampage in Germany, a new cell phone video of the frightening attack just into the newsroom. Let's go live to the Breaking News Center with Action News reporter Wes Severson, who's tracking the new information. Wes?
Thanks, Tony. Yes, this was a very scary situation for locals and tourists, both at that German shopping mall. You're going to hear from an American tourist who was there in just a moment. 10 people have died so far when an 18-year-old gunman just started opening fire. Everyone involved, investigators, victims, family members, still wondering why this teen would do this. So far, there are no ties to terrorism, but there are reports from just a little while ago that say he was undergoing treatment for depression. Police say it may be a case of homegrown terrorism, similar to those shooting rampages here in the States. The 18-year-old was apparently obsessed with some of those mass killings. Investigators believe he may have been researching them online. And now to that American witness who was there, the woman studying abroad nearby. She was not hurt in the attack, but she described the terrifying moments.
It was just crazy. It was so crazy. A few minutes later, I started to hear sirens in the background, and a helicopter appeared, and people were confused. Nobody really knew what was going on. There were still people inside the mall, and yeah, the sirens just wouldn't stop.
Now, an interesting note here from investigators. Police are also now wondering whether the shooter hacked the mall's Facebook page, possibly to lure people to a McDonald's nearby for some kind of free giveaway. We're trying to find more details on that part of the story, but as you can see, some very mysterious information still coming out on this one. And another big story, new this morning, a bombshell report just released by the FBI this morning on that Malaysian Airlines jetliner that disappeared in March of last year. The pilot of Flight 370 apparently practiced a so-called suicide route on his flight simulator at home. According to investigators now, that pilot flew the suicide route less than a month before the plane would disappear from radar over the Indian Ocean. It's believed it had plunged into the water, killing all 239 people on board. Several pieces of debris have been recovered over the last few months, but experts are still trying to confirm that those parts are actually from this flight. And Tony, now this new suicide route information is an unprecedented development in what has been a very frustrating investigation for the families of all those people on board. This perhaps adding even more mystery now. Live from the Breaking News Center, Wes Severson. Back to you, Tony.
All right, Wes, thank you for those details. In other news, a math teacher at Clovis West High School has been arrested for sex crimes with a teenager.